Video. Let's do it. Yay! Okay, make sure I look stunning as always. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bangs and Bruises. We are officially at the finish line. I decided to put episode 11, yes, episode 11 and episode 12 together because I feel like, why not? I just feel like doing that. And lately, the numbers 1, 1, and 1 are my angel numbers. And I feel like, you know what, 11 videos for the month of January seems pretty good to me. So that's exactly where I'm going to keep it at. So I'm going to merge episodes 11 and episodes 12 to finally finish out the first month of Bangs and Bruises season 2. I can't believe I did it, but I'm doing it. I'm so excited to finish this out for you guys. Okay, so episode 11 is Victory, which, yay, victory. That's supposed to be about the most memorable moment in my career thus far. And episode 12 is supposed to be about Instagram growth and how I grew my online presence, which that one's going to be really short, and I felt like, you know what, I'm just going to tie it in. So let's get into it. So Victory, I would say the most memorable for me, and I need to start giving myself more credit and more validation for the things that I have accomplished. But I don't, because I want to do more and I want to do better. And I know there's a goal I have to reach. And I know that I have to just keep pushing. But I would say the most memorable would be the fact that I made it all the way to California to be on the Kelly Clarkson show and sing with her and 4 other amazing vocalists. I would definitely say that's probably the most memorable because you can Google it right now, you can look it up, you can go see the karaoke search, and I was the one in Dallas, and I sung and met some amazing vocalists there, and I was like, dang, okay, I'm hanging with some top dogs vocally, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that was probably most memorable. Also, honorable mention would probably be being validated. I was put validated in quotation marks because only person that can validate me is me. But to be validated by Timbaland, which was pretty cool. He really liked my song Yellow Socks, and he really loved my song Choose Me. And I thought that was really cool. He, his Timbo Idol thing that he does on TikTok, I decided to jump on in. Yes, I paid to be seen and for him to hear my music, but to get a music industry review from a legend like that was pretty freaking cool. So yeah, and you would think that me being on the Kelly Clarkson show and me being validated by Timbaland would skyrocket me, but I really feel like the universe is, kind of, I don't know, taking me and putting me on the right path and making sure I have the right people so before I get to where my goal is and get to where my destination is. And honestly, it could be ultimately end up I don't even do music, or I'm doing something else that ultimately steers me to music. I don't even know. I just know that I love being an artist. I love doing music. I love to sing, but I need to do music that fits me and what I want to do. And I love that I was being validated in those spaces. But if I'm being honest with you, I think the Timbaland was more like him saying, oh, I really like your song Yellow Socks and Choose Me. That validated my writing skills and my ability to be different and think outside the box. And that's what I more want from people to see about me. Kelly Clarkson was definitely more validation for me as far as, oh, you can sing. You're hanging with Kelly Clarkson. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, that I'll talk about it, I guess, another episode, but that whole situation when it was time to start singing made me so nervous, and it was so mind-boggling because there's things I've never done before that day, and I had to just fake it till I make it. So I faked that very last bit of me being on the show. I faked it as much as I could to get where I needed to go, to be who I needed to be on TV. So y'all didn't see a totally different messed up version of me, and I'm pretty sure I messed up a few scenes, but it's okay. I'll talk about it another time. But let's just say I'm 10 times better than I was then. And I'm so proud of myself now. That was definitely victory for me, because especially after everything that was going on with my father and finally that happening, that for me was like, I'm doing the right thing. I'm making the right move, because all that had happened and I went to the Kelly Clarkson show. Now, mind you, not the whole entire thing didn't transpire at the time. I had already went to the Kelly Clarkson show before I had the very last court date against my father. So it was like, okay, I did this and now I'm at court. So it was crazy. It was a lot going on. So yeah, definitely the most victorious for me. But I just want to say, I don't want to count out the little things, like the small wins. You know, I've definitely grown as a singer, as a songwriter, and that to me is definitely super important, because I don't want to stay stagnant, right? I want to continue to grow. And those little wins build up to make really big wins. You know what I mean? So don't ever count out those little small wins, because those small wins are huge, okay? So you keep stacking up those small wins. That one big win is cute and all, but you keep stacking up those small wins, it'll get you to a much bigger win. So yeah. And then going on into technically episode 12, but we're going to keep it episode 11 and we're just bunching it in, which is Instagram growth, is how I grew my presence as an artist. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not going to be much of a guru when it comes to social media. I just know what people want to see, I guess. And I kind of just go off of what I'm seeing and kind of what I'm feeling. I don't have a huge Instagram following, but if you think of it this way, if I had every single one of my Instagram followers pull up to a concert or a show, that's a lot. So if I think of it that way, but based on numbers and like compared to other artists, I would say that I don't hang with the big dogs in that aspect, even though I've reached millions of people with my singing, I've gone viral a few times. So really, I don't really count the numbers too much. I don't really focus on like my Instagram growth, but if I can give any advice really in how I grew it, is really just posting. Really, that's it. And then having other people like repost me, or having other people, not making them do it, but they just kind of wanted to, they just kind of like put my name out there. Oh, here's Jade Massentoff, da-da-da-da-da-da, woo-de-woo. So it's kind of more like that. Obviously, networking, growing, putting yourself out there, I would say definitely got me a lot of followers. Just talking to people and telling them who you are and what you do. That can definitely, word of mouth on top of what you're already doing would definitely help Instagram growth. But TikTok is where I kind of shined at for a very long time. I have two TikTok accounts, one with my pole dancing and one with my singing. My TikTok dancing one, my pole dancing one, grew pretty fast, pretty quickly. And then I decided to focus on one with just singing, and that one grew after I finally, went viral, I think, from Choose Me. So yeah, it just posting, you never know what is gonna hit. So just kind of post, be yourself, be authentic, be genuine, and people will feel that. People will catch on to that, and they're gonna gravitate towards that. If I could, I would. If I knew how, I would definitely transfer my TikTok followers to my Instagram, but there's nothing I can do about it. I would say TikTok followers are probably the least loyal. And your Instagram followers are going to be your most loyal, because they really want to like follow you and they really want to reach out to you. TikTok is like literally a TikTok. Like it's like a quick fix, a quick hit, and they move on. So, and you have some people who really, truly, genuinely stick with your TikTok, but the algorithm is really just like who's popping and who's not. So yeah, but that's really how I grew, obviously. And then obviously Facebook has helped a little bit. I have most of my followers are from TikTok and then Facebook and then Instagram, but I'm trying to switch that. I'm trying it to be TikTok, Instagram, and then Facebook. But again, I don't know what's going to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Instagram growth. Post, be authentic, be genuine, post as much as you can, but don't overwhelm yourself. you know, some people just post, and that becomes your life. And I was doing that. And it really was just like bumming me out. And I needed a break from social media. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's about it for what I need to talk about. Victory and then Instagram growth. And in itself, me just posting on Instagram and just me having as many followers I do now is a victory, because I literally started over my Jade Massentoff page. I started over because I wasn't originally Jade Massentoff. I was K-Star. Some of y'all know that. Some of y'all don't. Most of y'all don't. Majority of y'all don't. So I couldn't be afraid to start over. So the many followers I have now, pretty proud of myself. I'm hoping to get to 10K, 5K before the half of the year is over with, before July, and then hopefully 10K by the end of this year, or at least moving into, or get closer to it by next year. But again, who knows? You never know. You never know. And honestly, you just gotta just keep going. You just gotta keep pushing. You just gotta keep doing it. And do whatever you love to do. And just be authentic. Be yourself. I'm very excited about moving forward into social media now, because I feel like I've stepped into another realm, another world that people don't know about quite yet, but they will. And it's definitely given me a new sense of confidence and that whole I don't give a fuck. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, and then again, I'll talk about it in another episode, I guess. But for right now, I'm taking this victory, I'm taking this win of me finishing my videos that I said I was gonna do, keeping the promises I made to myself. So yeah, so y'all know what we're about to do. We're about to finish out this episode with a tarot reading. Yesterday was the full moon, which was nice. Took a bath. I feel good. And I'm very excited to see what the cards say. I just want to say this too. I feel compelled to say it. Guys, when you are on the right path, it's going to feel, I don't want to say easy. It feels open. Like, I feel like, come on now. I feel very open. Like my mind is, how can I say it? I had to do a lot of like detaching and just changing things as far as like my mind goes. And I feel so, my mind feels like empty. But not like empty like I'm stupid, but empty like I have so much room for growth now, and room to think about the things that I actually want to think about, not negative things, but positive things. I feel like I'm just about to fill my mind up with so many great things, and I feel like that's good, because that means I should be on the right path, yeah? So, I'm very thankful and grateful for where I'm at in my life. So I just want to say that. My mind is so free, so clear. Y'all don't understand how much that makes me happy, because the life I had, I never thought I'd have a clear mind. And I want to say it's not fully cleared, I want to say, but it's up there. Most clear it's ever been ever in my life. Anyways, so I'm about to go ahead and pull off the top of the deck. Y'all know normally I would just go off of how I feel and pull, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to go right off the top of the deck and see what it says. Do y'all see that? What does it say? Oh, another major. Yeah, I don't ever pull major cards when I just go feel and pull. So this is so interesting to me. The High Priestess. I think I pulled a number 1 last week. Yeah, I'm pulling these major cards, y'all. Yes, I did. I pulled the Magician last time, which was energy, and today I'm picking number 2, which is the High Priestess. So it means intuition. You need to become more aware, receptive, intuitive, and even psychic. Ooh. To do so, know you must get your ego out of the way and let forces of a higher power work through you. Learn to let chaos work for you. I will reach a new level of spiritual awareness. You may realize your intuition's power. You may see things as they are, as they should be, for your highest good and greatest joy. An intuitive or psychic person may be important. Man, these tarot readings be spot on, baby. Anyways, yeah, that sounds exciting. It's crazy because I was talking about this the other day with Bestie about how I'm just kind of letting things roll. I'm just letting things do. be as they be, and it's all gonna work out for me. And yeah, and I think that's why I feel like my mind is so free, so clear, because I'm just letting things do. Anyways, yes, I'm just rambling on. I'm just very excited and happy that I'm getting to sit in front of the camera and do this for the month of January, that I actually completed this. So I think I'm going to knock it down though to possibly 1 video a week or 2 videos a month. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna go off of how I feel. But I just wanted to make sure I completed this. So next time y'all see me, I don't know if it'll be next week. It should be though. I still want to be consistent with you guys and consistent on my journey about speaking my truth. So it'll probably be next week. Maybe like I'll drop one on Fridays or Thursdays. I haven't decided what day yet. And just kind of go from there. I'm thinking once a week will be really good. If not, it will be every other week. Just to give y'all a chance to kind of just, join in and figure out what's going on and everything like that. Anyways, yes. So this was episode 11. And this episode was just me mixing episodes 11 and 12 together. So we just call it episode 11, Victory, and with a little bit of Instagram growth and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. If you made it this far, you really fuck with me and I fuck with you. So yeah, love y'all. Bye. See y'all next week for another episode of Bangs and Bruises. And hopefully soon, y'all will also start seeing guests and seeing interviews and seeing other people speak their truth and come on here and tell me what they feel and how we'll have a conversation. That's in the works. All right. Bye, y'all. Stay safe.